Hi, I'm Christine Souza of ChristineDeSouza.com, where we're fighting the healthy fight for the wealthy life through beauty, wellness, and creative expression. Now we're about 1 week into our new year, and you're probably hearing everybody talk about their New Year's resolution and their new diet and how they're going to change their life. And you're there just rolling your eyes like, whoo, I'm glad I didn't sign up for any of that. Well, we know the truth is that after all of those holiday parties, you kind of wish that you did have something to start. But you really weren't prepared, and maybe you didn't even know where to begin. Well, don't worry about it so much. It doesn't have to be that complicated. What we've done is we've put together a simple yet challenging program that can jumpstart anybody at any level. It's called 5. It's 5 exercises, 5 days a week, for 5 weeks. Let me explain. So we've chosen 5 exercises that are extremely efficient in building strength and stamina. And you're probably thinking, 5 exercises for 5 weeks? How boring! Couldn't you have thought anything a little bit more creative than that? The answer is yes. I could have. But what would you gain, and how would you measure your progress besides an emotional conflict that we're always having with the scale? I want you to learn how to use your body correctly. And I want you to work to your personal threshold, because if you do, you will see results. And I want you to see how strong you actually are. So, do you have to change your eating habits over the next 5 weeks? Well, you don't have to do anything. I can't make you do anything that you don't want to do, and you have to want it for yourself. But what I'm recommending is that for the next 5 weeks, you stick to the 5 ingredient rule. And that is that you don't put anything in your mouth that has more than 5 ingredients. 5 pure ingredients. It's the simplest way to broaden your awareness and to slowly change your mentality towards eating. You'll see that you can do it, number 1, and number 2, you'll see what you were eating before that maybe wasn't so natural. Below this video is where you can find the links to templates and all the information to get you started with the program. But before that, we're going to head to the park and we're going to show you the exercises that you'll be doing for the next 5 weeks. And then as soon as we're back, I'm going to share a little reward that I have prepared for you. Ready? Follow me.
Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get it. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get it. Gotta get that.
Alright, we made it. Here we are at this fancy football field. As you can see on the way here, I warmed up a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and take off my scarf and everything and get ready to show you the exercises. We're going to begin by tightening your core doing what I call cradle crosses. You're going to cross your opposite hand to your opposite shoulder, slowly roll down and lift your knees up to tabletop. You're going to reach your opposite shoulder towards your opposite knee as your long leg extends as long as possible. The cradle behind your neck should prevent you from trying to use your neck muscles to hold your head up and using your elbows to reach towards your knees. Now remember, when doing each of these exercises, you're going to do them until you're fatigued. That means if you need to pause, you're done. That means if you lose form, you're done. That's your max. When I say push-ups, the first thing that I hear is, I can't do a push-up. But stop that mentality. Yes, you can. So what you're going to do is you're going to get into your plank position, and you can see Ralph here. He has a straight line from the top of his head to his heels. His hands are just about under his shoulders or a little bit wider. You're going to drop down as far as you can and push back up. If you're just beginning and you need to modify these push-ups, drop down to your knees, get that straight line from the tip of your head to the front part of your thighs, and drop down as far as you can, even if it is just a tiny bit, or even if you just have to hold at the top. Some of you maybe have never done this before, but everyone has to start somewhere, and if you stick with it, I think you'll surprise yourself. This exercise is called the flat back. It stems back from my training as a modern dancer. So you're going to stand straight up, close your rib cage, drop your shoulders, lift through the crown of your head, hinge straight over at your hips, soften your knees. You're going to relax everything, let it dangle down, and you're going to hit back that strong T position. With this exercise, you're going to feel muscles in your back that you never knew you had. Now that brings us to our fan favorite, our jump squat. Now, to ensure that the depth of your squat is the same every time, I'd like you to find a bench or a chair or something that you can touch your tush to every time you get down to that squat. You're going to keep a flat back as much as possible, reach down to touch the ground, and then you're going to jump up as high as you can, holding in your core, because that is what's going to help you propel. Pull-ups. Now you can do pull-ups or chin-ups. That means you can do them overhand or underhand. And while I don't expect you to jump up on a cold piece of metal to do your pull-ups, I do encourage you to go out and get an iron gym for your house, or use the assisted or non-assisted pull-up or chin-up bars at your local gym. At any time during this program, if you want to have your form checked on any of the exercises, just shoot a quick video and send it on over to me, or we can set up a 10-minute session on Skype. Now let's not forget the reward I have prepared for you. If over the next 5 weeks you complete this challenge according to the criteria below, you're going to get 1 free personal training session with me, virtually or in person. So go ahead and share this with your friends, and let us know in the comments below that you are joining us.